Hi there! So I'm back at home in San Diego on my bed, also known as the living room couch, and I'm finally going through all the footage that I've taken from the past few trips that I've gone on, and wow, there's a lot of stuff. I know I originally wanted to do a mini tour of where I was staying wherever I go, but for Hawaii I didn't really do that good of a job because I was embarrassed since I was with my parents, and I don't know, it just wasn't at the top of my priorities, but I'll work on it, I promise. My parents and I went to Hawaii for 4 days, from Monday to Thursday, and Monday was mainly a travel day, and when we got to the hotel after picking up the rental car, we just walked around the nearby plaza. The next morning we had to wake up early to go on a movie tour that I booked. It was basically a bus tour throughout the island of filming locations for several movies. We went to a bunch of cool spots. We went to Wailua Falls, Hanalei Pier. My favorite spot was the lighthouse that they based Lilo and Stitch's lighthouse on, and also Cocoa Palms. Cocoa Palms was where Elvis Presley stayed when he filmed a few movies, actually on the location as well. So one of the performers that was there during Elvis's time, Larry Rivera, he's still there. He sang us a few songs, which were honestly so cute and so sweet, so I bought one of his albums. Beautiful Cocoa Palms, where I want to be. One of the things about booking this movie tour is that, of course, other people are on it. And all of the other people, well, let's just say we were the only people of color. Our average age was also fairly young, considering, just considering. There was this moment where the tour guide was like, okay everybody, it's time for karaoke.
We've got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of candy games. What drink we got? We ain't got days.
On the third day of our trip, I took my parents to McBride Gardens for a self-guided tour. Allerton Garden has a staff-guided tour, but knowing my dad, I decided that the McBride tour would be better so he could go at his own pace and stop to take a bunch of pictures of my mom, as seen here. And that was nice to see all the greenery, the orchids, native plants, and just plants from other places. And a lot of them my parents would point out and be like, I know that. That's in Vietnam too. So plant or tree in Vietnamese is cây. And so he was pointing out a bunch of different ones, like, look, cây đó là cây phượng. And then there's this pipe. And he was like, anh, cái này cây gì?
Cây ống nước.
Dad puns. You can't escape them. Nearby, the McBride Garden was Spouting Horn, which is kind of a geyser type thing. After we finished with McBride Gardens, we went to Kaua'i Coffee Company. There was also a little short tour and a bunch of coffee to taste. That was pretty good coffee, I have to say. My dad, he had one single favorite coffee and he was so stubborn. It was the first one he tried, but that was apparently his favorite. And he said everything else was not as good in comparison, but I don't know. It was okay, I guess. And I can be a judge of coffee because I took a coffee class and I did win first place in the coffee roasting and brewing competition. And then after that we went to another beach because there's just an abundance of beaches. The island of Kaua'i is so small, the entire perimeter is just beaches, which is awesome. I was so excited because I finally saw a real-life sea turtle in nature. I've seen them at, I think, Birch Aquarium before, but something about seeing animals in nature is just so darn cool. And that made me really happy. That afternoon, we went back to the plaza near our hotel because there was a free hula show going on, and the kids were so cute. One of them, she's born to be a star. She just had such confidence and was obviously so happy to be dancing. Bless her soul. I hope she goes far. And then that was basically the whole trip. We watched the sunrise and then got ready to go back home. And the reason the trip was so short was because I actually had purchased tickets for a John Mayer concert way back when. That was happening that Friday after the Hawaii trip. I got back from Hawaii Thursday night. I took a train to LA Friday morning and then came back Saturday morning, and then it was Tioni's anniversary, and then on Sunday I flew out to North Carolina. Anyways, that's all from me for now. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!